at episode 21, E3 predictions and Warframe, I guess. So,
Yeah.
episode 20. I am here today with a smaller crew than usual. We've got Julian
Which is why we're
and
talking about
What
Warframe.
up?
and Mitch, who is going to start us off by talking about Warframe's June expansion.
A veces juego con mi pene.
What?
So I'll start with the easy one. So there's a new Prime Warframe coming out, and that'll be Limbo Prime. He's kind of a cool frame. He's got a top hat. He goes all JoJo Bizarre Adventure on you. He just goes Zawadadol and stops everyone.
He has a stand?
Yeah,
He stops time? Oh,
he
okay.
stops time, throws knives at people's faces, and then unstops time. The knives penetrate. The good shit. There you go. He just kind of throws people in another dimension and fucks with them. Everyone hates him because he's the most annoying piece of shit you'll ever play against. Like you'll be shooting at a guy and he'll just put him in his little pocket dimension. You just won't be able to hurt him anymore, and he'll just kind of go AFK, and then you'll have to wait like 10 minutes for the guy to just come out, and you can kill him. Very much the troll. People hate him a lot because people are terrible. Anywho, that's the small stuff. And they're gonna release a new open world area on Venus. It's gonna be hype. They've already shown that they're putting cars in the game too. You're gonna be able to drive those around. It's very strange. Apparently, there's going to be a giant block of ice that gets bigger and then just kind of falls everywhere and pushes a bunch of water around. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I've got nothing to contribute to that.
I
whatsoever.
have nothing to contribute.
But it sounds cool, doesn't it?
Sure.
Yeah, it sounds like Warframe, all right.
All right, so this quest, not only is it the conclusion to the 3-year story arc they've been running on, this stuff was hinted at. Like, I think, what, 2014, 2013, they first hinted at this with the Umbra Warframes, which no one knows what those are. But so they introduce a Warframe for China, right? And they have China Frame now, which is it's just Warframe, but not nearly as updated, and has a lot more microtransactions and loot boxes and stuff. Because China's weird like that. They just kind of took the game and decided we're going to sell it in China, and we're going to do whatever we want with it. And the devs were like, I guess we can't stop you.
Interesting.
Like that. So so the devs made exclusively for China a founders program, and they were selling a Prime Excalibur Umbra. Everyone's like, what the hell is Umbra? And the devs are like, find out later, and we're finally going to find out 4 years later.
My only experience with Umbra are Umbra witches from Bayonetta.
That's the only thing I could think of too.
You've never seen an eclipse?
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
That's where the term originates.
Really?
Yeah, I forget the exact. I think it's the spot of it's either the absolute darkness where the sun's completely blocked by the moon and the shadow it casts, or it's the intermediate shadow where there's still a shadow but it's not quite full.
I feel like I should have known that. Apparently,
I never knew that.
I was there for the eclipse. I actually
don't know if that's the origin, but I know that's kind of what they call it. I don't know. Someone Google it later.
Later, it's impossible to Google it right now. Should we? We can get one of our viewers to Google it.
Aaron, get on that.
Come on,
it's
Twitch.
Only me and Jake right now.
Come on, Twitch chat.
Umbra definition: the fully shaded inner region of a shadow cast by an opaque object, especially the area on the Earth or Moon experiencing the total phase of an eclipse.
There you go, Mitch. You were right.
Yay.
And also wrong.
Of course, was good for something.
So is that all you got to say about Warframe?
Hype. There's a nice trailer. Oh yeah, Mr. Longarm stole Space Mom. We've been dealing for 6 months now. We've been dealing with a purple Space Mom that's just a simulation of what Space Mom would be saying to us that our AI made for us. So we have a surrogate mother right now, and we've been real salty about that for roughly 6 months. We're finally going to go on a quest to get her back. She literally just walked up. This is the first time we met her in person, and she's just sitting on her chair staring at us. And this super long-armed gray person just walks up and is like, "I'm gonna steal your mom." She's the love of my life, and it was very confusing. But for some reason, that allowed us to open the final door in our spaceship, and we can go.
Sounds like with these expansions, the devs just like give you like a bunch of cryptic messages, and the players are supposed to figure it out or something. And
Yeah, they've got hype sites.
hype sites.
Yeah, so they'll put like random text in there, and she's actually I can go to. Let me pull up the current hype site. We can get a jump.
Oh man, we have 3 viewers.
You're not supposed to get excited about that stuff on air, Julian.
Here you go.
It shows
Go to this
desperation.
site, you can click on the guy's eyes.
Click on the guy's eyes.
Yes.
Oh God, there's audio.
A nice, fun experience.
But you cannot defy your
Oh God, there's
creator.
audio.
Yes, there's audio.
Okay, you cannot defy your creator.
Oh, and they also released a teapot set for Total
I'm
Biscuit.
sorry to our viewers, you're probably like bleeding.
They had it coming.
Well, now naturally we have to check. How did they do this eye thing?
This creeps me out.
Ah, it's just a floating div that's
What the fuck?
positioned on
Yeah,
top of
this
the
guy is
eyes.
This guy is Mr. Steal Your Mom. He has very long arms that he uses to steal your mom.
You cannot defy your creator.
He also did create some Warframe.
Huh.
It's like thousands of years old or something.
Fun fact: if you make
They're not really clear.
if your phone is narrow enough, they mirror it. Or no, they don't mirror it. They shift him so instead of being on the right side, he's on the left side. And there's a certain size where his eyes are barely on screen. And the trigger for the eyes is way away from his eyes. So clicking on his eyes does nothing. You have to click somewhere out in the middle of space.
Stop breaking the website.
So
Nope.
their
That's
website is actually really quite poorly done. I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure they put it together in like 40 minutes.
It's about right. But on a full size desktop, it's fine. All right,
Anyways,
moving
that's all
on.
I'm going to say about Warframe. That was my little.
Code
praise
Vein
You
launches
can go full
September
on system.
28th.
Okay, so Code Vein. That's anime Dark Souls. That's going to be hype.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It sounded familiar, but I couldn't remember what it actually was.
Yeah, anime Dark Souls.
I was hoping Larone would be here.
Yeah, me too.
kinda
He would know
actually knows
more about this.
I really don't know much about it other than it's like Dark Souls and anime-ish.
I have the
Has a really
same
good character
opinion as
created.
Mitch. Yeah,
Huh. Yeah, I don't
it
remember
looks
any
good,
of this.
I guess.
I'm going to pick it up.
It's got a really cool figure that comes with the collector's edition.
Ooh.
Like the figure's awesome. I know nothing about this game, but that figure looks enormous and quite cool.
It said something about God Eater in the file. Hold on.
Yeah, I tried to watch God Eater. That show's terrible.
Yeah,
That's what I hear.
there's a God Eater weapon or something in this.
That show.
God
terrible.
Eater collaboration weapon set. So yeah, they have 3 weapons that are from God Eater.
Interesting.
It's a pre-order bonus. So
Apparently that show's popular for some reason. I hear nothing but bad things about it.
that can be part of what makes something popular. You watch it because everyone says it's bad, and then you have a couple of people who will end up liking it because they watched it just because they heard it was bad.
Like Sword Art Online. Actually, has anyone watched the spin-off of that? Does anyone?
I've
know?
actually watched the first episode of Gun Gale Online. And
There's a
it actually
spin-off?
isn't that bad. Yeah.
So we don't hate Sword Art Online. We hate Kirito. Gotcha.
Yeah. The premise of Sword Art Online is good. Like the first episode of Sword Art Online is really good. Then it becomes like this waifu trash.
Pretty much becomes a harem mixed with a bunch of hypocrisy.
Right.
Harem
Names will change
hypocrisy.
on an episode basis.
Then it gets kind of incesty.
Yeah, that's season 2.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched Gun Gale Online. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. The season after season 2 was season 3, whatever it's called.
I stopped on like
Apparently it's
season 2,
trash.
episode 2. I'm like, yep, I'm good.
I'm glad I dropped that after the first season. I just got so annoyed at how it ended.
Yeah, don't watch season 2.
All right, anyway.
It's
Little
just
off.
trash.
I got halfway through what was technically season
Enough
one. Anyways,
of
that
the
doesn't matter. This
weeb
is This
crap.
is a game show.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
Speaking
this is all
of game,
mainstream.
New Jersey bill proposes a ban on some esports betting. We talked about esports
Just
betting
talked
quite a bit on
about
the
it.
show before.
But like, weren't they just like in thinking about making a bill to pass it or to allow it?
Yes, but this is New Jersey specifically.
Yeah. So there's a bill that allows betting for like sports or something after like a
Yeah.
20-year ban or something.
Yeah, it's
And
proposed. It's
brought up the
not.
possibility-
It has not been
Yeah,
passed or
it was
anything.
proposed. Yeah.
And New Jersey is it's like we want to make sure that this doesn't happen in our state, so we are going to propose a ban. The bill synopsis says allows wagering at casinos and racetracks on certain professional and collegiate sport or athletic events. But defines all high school sport events, electronic sports, and competitive video games as prohibited sport events under the law.
Wait, hold on. They're classifying esports along with high schools?
Yes.
Like that?
Esports,
high school,
electronic
really do.
sports, and competitive video games.
What's their
But-
reasoning behind not allowing electronic sports and video games?
I guess they probably just associate them with high schoolers, apparently.
That's dumb.
So
Yeah, old
this does
people.
not include any international sport events in which persons under 18 make up the minority of the participants. That's very strange. So you can legally bet on the outcome of a Dota 2 match in Japan or something, but not on the outcome of a local CS:GO tourney. So
That's just like what's the word I'm looking for? Semantics, you know?
yeah,
I don't know. It's odd.
it is definitely odd. Law excludes all esports events unless they are international and more than 50% of the players are over 18. Okay.
I
So-
see that as being fair.
So the law is actually matching the laws around high school betting. That's basically what this does. They are treating esports the same as high school sports.
Okay, so that doesn't really matter then, because like most majors are full of. Actually, I have no idea. I've never been to a major, so I guess I wouldn't know.
Yeah, no, that depends. And it's very strange. 50% of the players are over 18. I mean, I guess I just don't get what that has to do with it.
I think what they're doing is they're trying to, because I don't know. You can. I'm gonna go with the kid approach. They don't want kids gambling. This is how they do it.
It's not the
But like,
it's not about the gambling. Like the kids
these are
can't
the-
gamble,
these are the-
period.
These are the players, though, so I don't really.
The players, right. The kids can't gamble at all. If you're under 18, you can't gamble at all.
Mm-hmm.
But now this
Yeah,
says
this is
that
for
you
21, right?
I don't know about New Jersey. I think most states are 18. It's just most casinos are 21. Generally.
Gotcha.
Though I don't know. I don't know the specifics. Well, I know you can do horse race betting in Illinois at 16. It's a special case. So at 16 you can go to the horse track in some states. So there's a lot of weird history and legacy behind some of these laws.
Why New Jersey?
Why
Because
is
of,
New-
like Atlantic City? Like they don't want that to escalate, or
I mean-
probably because they already have the entrance to hell, or sorry, robot hell. They probably don't want any more trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Excuse
guess
me?
Have you
Entrance to
seen,
robot.
You've seen Futurama, haven't you?
Oh, I haven't seen that episode.
They're trying. That's it. They're trying to find robot hell because Bender got sent there, so they go to New Jersey and just walk into some random door.
Oh, okay.
It's
sounds
like,
about
Of
right.
course, it would be in New Jersey.
having been to New Jersey twice, I can say for certain that is probably where the portal to hell lies. Like almost certainly.
Wouldn't it be in Detroit or like
Jake's
it's-
house.
Detroit
House?
Detroit is too small. New Jersey, on the other hand, is a large.
Ah,
It's a big state. You see.
Yeah. See, have you ever seen Jersey Shore?
I don't want to.
Then you wouldn't understand.
Have you ever driven on the
Snooky
New
wants
Jersey?
Snook.
Yeah, just drive on the New Jersey Turnpike, and you'll quickly understand why that's where the portal to hell lives. It's probably one of the worst road systems. Actually, the Turnpike isn't that bad, but all the roads surrounding it are somehow awful. Like it's one of those scenarios where like if you miss an exit, like you have to
Probably
drive
gonna
for
get
like
mugged.
20 miles or so before you can turn around.
Hmm.
There's a lot of weird stuff, and just it's impossible to navigate. But this is an uninteresting sidebar. So going back to the law, the Bryce Blum who always talks about this stuff because he's the esports law guy. He
Law.
First time I've heard of him.
I've seen him pop up once or twice with stuff like this.
It's always stupid.
Yeah, though I don't like what this guy. He's like, this is a perfect example of why I fear any form of regulations regarding esports. Here's the bill's sponsors. Do they look like esports experts to you? Like that is just unnecessary. And then he
Isn't that
put a
pretty much
picture.
what we just said.
No, but he's like he
Pretty
posted like
prejudiced.
actual pictures of them. Like he's like,
Oh.
here's pictures. Do these
Okay,
look
that's
like
just
they could
different.
possibly be experts on esports?
That's just like a dick move.
It's
Yeah,
pretty prejudiced.
It's pretty like immature when
Yeah.
it comes right down to it.
Very unprofessional.
And honestly, two of the guys that are on here look really young. So like it doesn't even make sense. Like honestly, the first
I
dude,
guess he's
for those who can see the stream, like that guy looks like he can know some shit about Dota. Like
yeah, he could.
like okay, I know I'm being prejudiced right now, I guess, in the opposite way. But fuck
I mean,
it, some of these people might know some things.
You never know.
Also, like, there are politicians out there. Maybe these aren't them, but maybe they are. Who, like, yeah, they don't know things about stuff, so they ask people who do. You know, because
Right.
politicians aren't expected to be experts on everything. They're just expected to know who to talk to.
Well, there are some pretty ignorant politicians out here.
Yeah, of course. But, I mean, who's more ignorant, them or the people who voted for them, you know? They are, in that case, they're accurately representing their people, right? This is getting too political. So let's move on to E3.
All right, the real show.
All right, for those who don't know, E3 is the biggest gaming conference of the year. Hold on. Biggest gaming conference of the year. All the big players are going to be there. You know, your Microsoft, your Sony, Bethesda, all Valve. They're all going to be there. Nintendo, kind of. And they're going to be talking about upcoming games or hardware or things.
They're gonna be making memes.
They'll bore us to death.
My body is ready.
Yep.
I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, the conference is really long and apparently awful to actually attend.
Yeah, that's what I hear. The lines are awful.
Yeah, it's a big conference. It's a huge conference, in fact. Google will be there.
Ooh.
Ooh. We'll have to make predictions. So, all right, we're going to go into making some E3 predictions and discuss stuff about E3 here.
All right.
We should really start with our Google predictions.
So
Getting the
EA
trash out of the way first. EA,
All right.
All
So
right.
FIFA, Madden, Anthem, done.
2K, FIFA, Madden. Yeah.
There'll be
Just
Anthem.
Dance is Ubisoft, so that.
So, yay or nay? Are they gonna backpedal with Anthem's microtransactions?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. They're
Absolutely.
not gonna announce it at E3 though.
True. Yeah, it's gonna be a Battlefront 2 situation where the game looks promising at E3, but then it's a total clusterfuck when it comes out.
Jeez.
Huh. There's a
You know-
picture
you know-
of
yeah,
Jack
it's
Black
gonna be
on their E3's website. That's cool.
There's gonna be a huge space or time dedicated to sports.
Yeah, Madden and FIFA.
Madden and FIFA.
Those are their moneymakers for whatever reason. That's still don't really understand that.
Where can we see who's actually going to be there? E3 Coliseum? Is that like the main stage? I don't know very much about what E3 is.
I shared an article with the press conference schedule in the show notes.
That is helpful. All right, press conference schedule. Okay. Yay. I see.
Aaron said Dragon Age 4.
As if they'd let BioWare make a game.
True.
BioWare has to make Anthem, don't you see? That's not really a game. And I fear what they would do to Dragon Age with another one. Like they would probably pull a Mass Effect Andromeda and just kill the series for no good reason.
Why was Andromeda so bad?
Mostly because EA went up to a bunch of inexperienced people and told them, make a game that has all of this stuff. And then later they were like, just release what you got, and fuck you. You're all fired.
Okay.
It's an unfinished game when it comes to...
Yeah.
I could spend an entire stream here, an entire podcast talking about what went wrong with that game. And it's really a shame because it is, at its core, a good game ruined by just not being able to be finished.
But it has led to some very funny compilation videos of animations
Yes.
breaking during normal gameplay.
Yeah, I've seen the memes.
and ruining the plot. It's fantastic.
God, it's such a... Like, they had such a good premise, and then they ruined it with, like, ancient robot alien people, and then the villains from the second game just remade. For some reason, they just used that premise again. For some reason.
All right. Moving
It's
on.
like, you're not fooling anyone. I'm
So
a collector when I see one.
is that what we got for EA?
Yeah.
A bunch of
wasn't
boring
there,
ass sports games.
What about Unravel? That that platformer that they show every year.
The Cuphead of this one.
Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I have
No,
absolutely
actually.
no idea.
Hold on.
But I
Let me
believe
share a link. Oh, it already came out. What?
Well, guess we can see it.
Oh, never mind.
Yep, we won't see
I
it.
thought it was released. Whoops.
Nice. Real quick, can we talk for a second? What is up with Nintendo and doing their
Hey, we should do that
presentation?
last.
I know.
We
I
did it
just
last.
I just want to mention one thing about them, just because I'm looking at the schedule. Why is their presentation at 11 a.m. on Tuesday? That's horrible.
I don't
They
know.
did that last year too.
Who the hell is
some
going
reason.
to be able to watch that?
Like, isn't there only one of these on Saturday?
Yeah, EA is Saturday.
EA is Saturday.
It starts-
Microsoft is Sunday.
And Bethesda.
Yeah. Yeah, and Bethesda. And like, there's a bunch on Monday, and but at least PC Gaming Show and Sony both have like ones when
PC
people are after don't have to work. But Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Nintendo, they're just like, forget it. And Nintendo, I have a feeling if they would just show up, could get a good time.
I mean,
But I think
to
they
be
get
fair,
a worse time
They don't
because
even do a live presentation, do they? They just
They record it.
right.
show a
That
direct.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying if they actually showed up and did a live performance, they would have a better slot.
Yeah, that does make sense. But at the same time, you can just
Because like Nintendo's the biggest game publisher in the world, so or no, second biggest behind Sony, I think. So like they should be able to get a pretty decent slot. But
So Microsoft will
Alright, Microsoft.
probably delay Crackdown 3 again, and then have nothing else to show.
It's already been confirmed.
no,
that
Flight
Crackdown 3 is
Simulator 11. All right, I know that series
Let's
has
go
been
fly with the
dormant.
Angels, guys.
I know that series has been dormant for a while, but I could see with like the rise of VR and Microsoft pushing some VR stuff and some HoloLens stuff, maybe, just maybe, they'll bring back Flight Simulator and they'll come out with Flight Simulator 11. It's
It's not Flight
unlikely.
Simulator 11. It's all about
You know,
Halo
if I get
6.
if I get Halo 6, as if
6.
that's ever getting released. Actually, yeah, that's not ever getting released. 'Cause Halo
Were there
5
rumors about that?
Halo 5 was a huge disappointment. I wouldn't know because I haven't played it, but it was a huge disappointment to everyone I've ever talked to.
But
That's
was
what I hear
it?
too.
But was it a commercial success? Because that's all that
Probably.
matters.
Right, Microsoft just they've made themselves pretty clear they're not interested in making games or having a successful console.
That's true.
Ouch.
They have no reason to. They have the
Yeah,
biggest
exactly.
gaming platform in the world by far. That actually no, that's not true. The second
PC.
biggest gaming platform in the world, PC.
Something actually beats.
Mobile phones.
Don't tell me it's the PS2.
No, phones. Phones are dominant right now. But
Sorry, I missed all of that.
Yeah, you cut out.
cell phones, man, cell
Also,
phones.
Cell phones,
Oh,
okay.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Jake, apparently, if you turn your sensitivity down, that might help.
It is down pretty low, I thought, but I'll do it
Try turning
anyway.
it up. I don't know.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I think the stream is hearing me fine, but
Well, yeah, because you're recording.
my input
You're not-
sensitivity is
I
pretty
have
darn
no idea.
low. I'll turn it down even lower though.
So
So
long as your vote when you speak, it doesn't turn orange.
as long as it doesn't turn orange, okay, whatever that means.
Well, if you go into the test mode and start talking, it'll tell you orange or green because the bar will go to the right.
Orange and green is just whatever side of the sensitivity it is. At least on mine, unless it's
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know. You should just keep that up, and if you ever cut out, see if it does turn orange.
okay.
Okay, so
Um,
I'm reading a 2-year-old thread on Reddit, so who knows?
Yeah, I think that might be inaccurate now because orange means good now and green means that they can't hear you.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, Microsoft Flight Simulator X or
Gears,
11.
the new Gears game.
Oh
right.
yeah, that's a thing,
Everyone
isn't
knows
it?
we're good. So where's the new IP? Where's
What happened to oh God.
where's their Last of Us? Where's their God of War? Where oh, God of War isn't new.
When was the last time Microsoft released a game, a
Scalebound.
PC game? Like not an Xbox game, but a PC game.
I don't think they care at all.
Was it Flight Simulator X? It might have been.
I think they
Who
put Dead
knows?
Rising 4 on the PC.
All right, I'm gonna make a bold prediction, a very bold prediction. Age of Empires 5.
Oh yeah, remember last year when they announced Forza and they like showed this car on stage?
Oh,
It was supposed to be impressive.
I mean, car people probably flip their gaskets.
Nice.
I guess.
Good use of car terms there. Gaskets. People use that word all the time now.
So yeah, Crackdown 3 is probably gonna get delayed. They'll probably show Forza Motorsport 8 or something. Probably a new Gears game.
Age of Empires 5.
Another Halo Wars.
Maybe. They'll
Empires
continue to piss on the
5.
grave of Rare. And
And they'll claim they want some rare stuff in Smash, and they just won't let it happen.
yeah.
Sakurai will just be like, no, 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 no.
He'll put in ukulele instead of Banjo Kazooie.
Oh my god. Is ukulele is not even owned by Microsoft, right?
No,
I don't think
he's
so.
owned by the Playtonic.
Yeah, that would actually be a good fit, but I doubt they'll do it.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. At least I don't see it happening.
Anyway, we'll save that for the Nintendo one. Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Not Elder Scrolls 6. Moving on.
No.
Okay,
So we
hold
already know Fallout 7.
on. It could happen.
It could happen.
It did, but we'll see. Because that's the thing with Elder Scrolls 6. It's either going to be the next Skyrim, which is going to be the game that people play forever and never stop, or it's going to be the next Fallout 4 and be a game that they clearly forgot what made their old games good.
Fallout 4 wasn't a
Skyrim a
bad
disappointment
game.
compared to Oblivion?
But they did take out what everyone liked about the other ones.
Right.
I know nothing about the Fallout series, so couldn't
I
tell.
don't either.
The best Fallout games in their style wasn't even made by them.
Really. I know very little about Fallout's history.
There were the first two that were, no one cares about them anymore, but they were completely different. And then you got Fallout 3, which was like pretty much Oblivion with guns, and you got New Vegas, which was a really good game that Bethesda didn't make. And you got Fallout 4, which was a house building simulator.
Right. I heard
Now we
Fallout
have-
4 wasn't that great.
I mean, it's a good game by all definitions. It's just they just
Compared
kinda-
to the other Fallout games, it isn't that great.
well, compared to the other Fallout games, it's unrecognizable other than like the setting.
Right.
Which
That
to be fair,
I mean,
Fallout
Fallout
3 is completely different than the first two, but
I was gonna say I thought Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 weren't that different from one another.
I mean, in the grand scheme of
They're
things,
both
not.
Elder Scrolls-y.
But the thing is that Fallout 4 is a shooter, while Fallout 3 is an RPG. It's a complete genre swap.
Oh, I see.
Ah.
Of course, Fallout 4 has RPG elements. They're just like very clearly not the priority.
Interesting. See, that doesn't sound that does sound like a downgrade to me. But
Well,
I'm not as big of a fan of the shooter genre.
I'm not either.
A lot of people were just really insulted because they just skimped out on the RPG mechanics, and they give you like 35 some odd bases to build, and like why? Like Hearthfire expansion in Skyrim, no one liked that. No one thought, you know what, this is a good addition. You know why? Because there's so many mods out there that just build better houses.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't need 35 of those. And that's pretty much where all the memes come from. You know, you ever see Preston Garvey, like, another settlement needs your help. Because he's always just leading you towards another settlement you can build. But that's enough ranting about Fallout 4. Hopefully Fallout 76 is good. I mentioned this earlier. I don't know if we were recording when I mentioned this, but in that documentary that was recently released, they showed one of the developers' screens. He was actually working on Fallout 76, supposedly. And you could see that it looked a lot like Fallout 4, and it was open world.
What if it's just in Fallout 4's world, unchanged?
I mean, it very well could have just been him working on Fallout 4 or something. Like checking something, or we really don't know anything about it. It also could just be one big joke.
That it very well could be.
I assumed it's what Jake said earlier before we started streaming. It's going to be like an Elder Scrolls Online clone, but in the Fallout verse, like a spin-off. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But looking back, I have no idea why I thought that. But it just seemed to make sense.
There's no way it's going to be an MMO. They're not going to compete with themselves.
Sure they will.
They're still releasing expansions for ASO.
Oh, that's a good point. But then again, they also
Right.
have. Maybe that's why they wanted to make Fallout less of an RPG, because they didn't want to compete with themselves. So Fallout's the shooter series, and Elder Scrolls is the RPG series. It's not that crazy of a theory.
It's not just a theory. It's a.
By the way, I'm just gonna throw out there that New Delhi and Adelaide need to get their shit together, and stop having fractional time zones. Just throwing that out there.
That was so random. But I understand why you said that because you're looking at.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the
change.
schedule, and it's like, at first like, why do those start a half hour different? Oh yeah, that's right. Because they don't have 1 hour time zones; they have half hour time zones. That's not important at all. Square Enix.
Wait. Before we move on, what do you guys think about like another Wolfenstein or Doom
Oh,
shown
I
at
think, we're gonna see,
Bethesda?
I think we're gonna see Doom 2. We just saw a new Wolfenstein, so I don't think we're
Yeah.
gonna see anything
You
there.
think we're gonna
Maybe
see
a
Doom
DLC.
2 already?
I mean, it came out in 2016.
It's 2 years old, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Huh,
I mean,
has it really been that
2019 release
long?
doesn't seem too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it has. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That could happen. I don't think it'd be anything
What
more
else is
than like a
Bethesda?
title card or something.
Elder Scrolls, Doom, Wolfenstein, Fallout. Did we cover everything?
Pretty
Oh,
much.
Evil Within. That's
Oh, yeah.
Bethesda, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might see another one of those. Oh,
The
no,
new
a new
one just
Rage,
came
the
out,
new
though.
the new Rage. That's it.
Oh, right. That's Bethesda? Okay.
Hmm.
I know nothing about that game.
I know nothing.
It was very mediocre, but very fun. It was just a good shooter.
Okay.
But again, like, there's not really much to say about it. I haven't played it in a long time.
Square Enix then.
Anyone care about Square Enix? Because I certainly don't.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
okay,
care about
hold on,
Kingdom
hold on,
Hearts
hold on,
3.
hold on. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Hello?
Okay, to be fair,
don't think
what's
I
there
was
to get
talking.
excited about Kingdom Hearts 3? The game, like,
It's probably gonna get delayed again.
No, it's not. It's coming out this year.
yeah, but what are
Oh.
they gonna show at E3 that you care about? You already know about the game.
They might show more stuff we don't know, like another world.
Yeah,
or
more
maybe
spoilers.
Frozen.
More spoilers. Oh boy.
What? Like, what? Why are you being a hater right now?
What do you
Listen,
mean?
because they've been leading us on with this game. They can't just be like, here's a trailer, be happy about it. Like, just release the damn game already.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, like, it's fine, but it's not something to get that excited about. Like, this game has been in production for so long.
Well, we
Like, a
still don't know the
trailer,
release date.
like, who cares? Like, it's not like... I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably gonna show a release date though.
Like,
That's
I
something to get
like, I
excited
know I'm
about.
not, like, some big Kingdom Hearts fan, so, like, I shouldn't really be talking
I've
here,
honestly
but-
never played the games.
I have.
That's true, I've never played the game.
As you all know, I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan.
Really?
I
You could've
want-
told me.
I want to play Kingdom Hearts. All right, it's
Just
a
play
series
1 and
I've
2.
always wanted to play. I just haven't been able to yet. And I have a
There you
PS4,
go.
so I can one of these days.
You have a Wait, are they on the PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the 1.5 and 2.5 collection.
I don't have
So, like,
them,
it
but I
has all
can
the
get
games.
them.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
he
what that
doesn't.
means, but apparently I can get them too. Throw it on the
So-
list.
The 1.5 and 2.5 collections have all the games besides Dream Drop Distance and 2.8, and the movie that they shared for the 2.8 collection, whatever it was called.
2.8. Yeah, the names and the versioning
Oh no, I'm sorry.
and like the numbering of these
2.8 is
games.
the collection. 0.2 was like the
0.2. I
It's like the-
hate
Never
them.
mind, I'm not going to play these
Fuck it.
games.
I don't. It's so complicated. Like,
not
why?
really. It's just no more. It makes it confusing for no reason.
Yes. Why? 0.2? I didn't even know about that. That's
Yeah, 0.2
that's
fragmentary passage.
That's
follows-
disgusting. What the hell?
It's kind of important to the story, though.
I
No,
that's
it
what makes
doesn't
it funny.
actually. No, it doesn't have to. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
Wait, so is Kingdom Hearts 3 not even the third game in the series? Like,
It is like in terms of like sequels, but there are other games besides 1, 2, and 3.
So
Okay, so
I don't care anymore.
It's like that. Okay.
Nah,
Here.
it's worse than
I'll do my
Xenoblade.
layman's explanation. All right,
I
Julian.
can give you the whole Kingdom Hearts
Julian,
timeline.
no, Julian. Tell me if my layman's like explanation is at all accurate.
Go ahead.
1, 2, and 3 are the main series. The rest of the games expand the story, but aren't part of that main story exactly.
I mean,
Like
they all matter to the story, but like the numbered Kingdom Hearts are the most important.
So
Is
could you
1.5
play
remake
the
of
numbered
1?
games without dealing with the rest of them and have the story make coherent sense?
Not really.
Well, shit.
My understanding was that the story just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I've
If
heard
you
that
don't
too.
play all of the games, it doesn't make sense.
I was told it doesn't make sense regardless.
No, if you play all the games, you'll understand it.
Okay, I've heard that
It's
it
just-
does make sense, but it's really complicated and
Yeah.
hard to wrap your mind around and sort of convoluted and not great.
Well, really, it wasn't that convoluted until 3D. That's when Nomura went full like
Sore.
I don't want to spoil the story, but he added an element that made the story a lot more confusing than what it should be.
Was it Cloud?
No, Cloud was in the game. Has been in the game since
Oh,
1.
he isn't. Okay, never mind. Then. I didn't realize he was actually in the game. I was just making a. He ruined
Yeah.
Smash. I figured he ruined Kingdom Hearts too.
No, he didn't ruin Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I'm not here to give a Kingdom Hearts lecture. That would take like 3 hours.
You're here to give a Warframe lecture. Let's go.
So wait, other than Kingdom Hearts, does anyone actually care about what Ubisoft has? There's that.
Whoa.
Hold on, okay, wait. There's
Alright.
that one game that I can't remember the name of.
Isn't there one like
There's
Octopath
two Octopath Traveler. Yeah. My voice cracked there. You guys didn't hear that.
So who cares about Octopath Traveler? Nope. Didn't
No.
know.
I care about it. It looks really
Why?
cool.
You're never gonna play it. No. Be honest with yourself. You're never gonna play that game. It looks cool.
I will play
You
it.
won't. No, you won't.
Once I have a Switch. Wow.
You won't play it. You
I
will
mean-
not play that game. I will bet
I will
money.
definitely play the
I will
game.
bet money that you will never play this game.
Okay, if you want to bet money,
Sure you bet.
$5.
I mean, Julian.
Five?
Julian, you can honestly bet like everything you have because there's no way for you to lose. Like,
Well,
you lose when you
yeah,
lose
okay,
when you die.
If there's money put on it, I really mean more of a bet between me and a third party, not me and Julian, because that makes no sense.
Like, again, you lose the bet
That
when
still
you
wouldn't
die.
make sense because I would still play it.
Honestly, I would go in that, but like I'm on the same side as Jake, so
I'm definitely gonna play this game once I get a Switch.
I mean, there's the problem.
Yeah, one. When are you gonna get a Switch? Two.
Sometime this year.
Okay, we can make that the bet. Will Julian get a Switch by the end of the year?
By the end of the year, I think.
I don't think so.
Maybe in
Like,
December.
if his parents get it for him for
Maybe
Christmas.
that's what I was thinking. Christmas, or like get it after he gets Christmas money, like extra, like I don't know, some extra motivation other than just like I'm gonna buy this thing.
Like,
I mean,
I
it's
bought
not-
mine when Odyssey came out.
I mean, I want to. It's just, I'm in the
Get a
situation right
job,
now
you
where I
bum.
can't.
Yeah,
I mean, I could, but I'd rather not spend money like that right now.
yeah, no, I feel that. But like,
What are we talking about?
I don't think it matters.
Ubisoft.
Square Enix.
Oh, they did that. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear the reboot series has been decent.
On you,
now, so
you guys cut out for the stream. Can you repeat the game?
Tomb Raider.
Oh,
the-
that's Square
the re-
Enix.
The reboot.
They publish
that's
it,
what I
yeah.
said. So the reboot series has been apparently good, according to some people. Apparently not.
I've heard nothing but good things about the new Tomb Raider series.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a bunch of coworkers who like play the crap out of Tomb Raider. They all like it. But I don't know anything about it. It's a pretty game.
I also don't know anything
I've seen it. It's pretty. But
Well, okay, the new Tomb Raiders, it's a lot more grittier than the older ones. They will show Laura Croft like getting brutally murdered in a lot of situations. It's a lot more Uncharted-y,
Okay. But she's a woman.
So
That's sexist.
no.
It's pretty sexist. All right, let's do a poll in the chat. Is the new Tomb Raider games sexist?
I mean, they put a woman in there. That was a choice. So they obviously are trying to objectify women.
That's true. I mean, in all fairness, at some point in time, that may have been part of it, and maybe
And the
it still
older
is.
ones, I guess, and the newer ones, no.
She's supposed to be like tough or powerful or something. I don't know. All right,
And the older ones, Laura Croft was like,
Rico says that it is probably sexist. And
Well, he would know.
Rico sounds like a female name.
you should definitely play Tomb Raider, Rico. You would like it since you like Horizon Zero Dawn. At least the newer ones,
That's another sexist game.
because a woman is in it.
What? No. What
That's
the fuck, Julian?
really sexist
Holy
of you.
Jesus.
It's 20 flippin'
I was-
18.
Okay.
Okay, you did walk right into that.
Yeah,
You just have to admit that.
yeah, you really did.
Sure.
Did he just walk up slowly? All right.
Did he just walk up slowly?
Slowly and down smash.
Did he just walk up slowly and assume my gender?
That's worse than a down smash, to be honest.
I didn't say Horizon wasn't quality. I'm saying you would like the game.
Horizon is a quality game.
Rico. Yeah.
Very high quality.
Or Tomb Raider.
All right, enough of that. Ubisoft, the new Assassin's
What, we
Creed.
didn't talk enough about Square Enix.
What do you mean? What is? Yeah,
What?
I'm gonna ask what's like. Let's go. Ubisoft. All right, so the last Assassin's Creed game, Origins, was apparently very good and very different from the last. The new one, Odyssey, is apparently a sequel, a la like the Ezio trilogy. Looks like they're going for something like that. That's literally all I know about it.
The World Ends With You port on Switch, goddammit.
Okay, so Julian just cut out there for a lot for me. That was odd. And he came back again yelling about the world ends. Jake, did the stream catch what I said?
Yeah, and
I
what
heard
Julian
you.
said. I heard both of y'all.
Okay, cool. Anyways, what is there gonna be a Watch Dogs? Maybe.
Okay, The Crew 2 might
Okay.
happen. Which I'm not sure if you guys remember anything about The Crew.
I
Don't care.
remember seeing it last year. I've never played The Crew.
It's
Um,
it's a racing game that lets you seamlessly transition between cars, boats, and racing planes on the same course.
right. I
cool.
saw that last year. But who cares about that when they're showing Beyond Good and Evil too?
Oh, nice.
What about
That's like the real game.
Tom Clancy's The Division
I
I mean,
2?
facetiously. What?
The Division 2
Oh my god, that
is
if that
likely
launch-
to be
that's gonna
announced.
another Destiny.
There's a rumor.
That was already announced, wasn't it?
The Division 2? It was leaked.
What was leaked? You cut out.
Division 2 was leaked, not announced.
Oh.
It's likely that they will announce it, assuming the leak was true.
Okay. Well, if that launches anything like the first one, it's going to be terrible for a year or two. You know, the good old Destiny.
True. All right, Julian, what is Beyond Good and Evil? I don't know anything about it.
I honestly don't either.
It was like an
Oh,
open
it's-
world game during the GameCube and PS2 era.
Oh.
That I've heard nothing but good things about. It's another game I need to play.
Apparently, there's like combat between airships and dogfights between fighter pilots and stuff like that, and swords. It's a very strange combination
Yeah,
of
it was
things.
an action adventure game made in 2003.
That actually sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a game I've always wanted to play. I just never. But the sequel's coming out soon.
Soon.
Supposedly, there was a leak for a new Splinter Cell game,
Right.
which is kind of interesting. That would be 2 Tom Clancy games being announced.
The Division and
The
Splinter Cell.
Division and Splinter Cell.
I mean, it's not like they haven't done it before, and those two games don't really compete.
Yeah. For Honor,
Oh,
Who
yeah, I might
cares?
get a second one of those.
Far Cry
Who cares
5
about For Honor?
DLC.
Maybe this
Who
one will.
cares? Just Dance will almost certainly get a new title.
It's definitely going to be there. It's going to be another live stage performance with a random celebrity.
The memes are coming.
The memes are coming.
My body is ready.
What the hell is Transference?
No idea.
Apparently, it's a virtual reality title being made alongside Elijah Wood.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's the Elijah Wood game?
Yeah. This
That's what
is
it's called?
familiar. Yeah. Transference. A virtual reality title.
Sure, that's not transference.
Transference. Yeah. So that's something.
Wait, who's making Death Stranding?
Kojima.
Kojima Productions. It's probably going to be at Sony's press conference, maybe.
Probably.
Typically,
Speaking of
Kojima
Sony,
typically
let's
is.
move on to theirs.
Well, wait, what about the PC gaming show? I don't even know what that is.
Fuck the PC gaming show. It's just a bunch of like. Let me rant about the PC gaming show for a minute.
I'd rather.
Cool, I know nothing about
ahead.
it.
It's okay. They usually present it as like a talk show where it's just this one dude and this other guy talking, jerking off about like, oh, fucking PC, fucking Nvidia,
Or esports
so
even.
cool. They talk nothing about games. It's just talking about like hardware and stuff, and it's the most boring shit ever.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it really does.
No, it
That
doesn't.
actually
It's
sounds like the thing I would be
boring as fuck.
most interested in. Cause
I
okay,
need to start
Fine.
upgrading my
interesting
computer.
announcements I would want like is like Nvidia there? Like would Nvidia be because Nvidia's next
potentially.
gen desktop GPUs are slated to launch early next year, so that would be interesting. They might have
Fine,
some
you
stuff
should,
to
you
talk.
should watch it. Then.
AMD just announced at Computex their new 7 nanometer process GPUs, so they could talk about that. There's some
It put me
interesting.
to sleep, so maybe you'll find it interesting.
Well, it's in the middle of the damn day, so I won't see it. Oh no, it's at 5 p.m. Okay, I could catch that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'll tell you what I think of it. Okay, well, what do we got? Sony.
Last of Us 2.
Okay, so what I heard about Sony's conference is that they're only focusing on 4 games this year.
Okay.
And I think those 4 games are The Last of Us 2, Death Stranding, Spider-Man, and something
Hey.
else.
I'm actually
Ghost
getting,
of Tsushima.
I'm shifting over to actually liking the new Spider-Man. It actually does look pretty promising.
It looks
Oh, wow,
awesome.
I don't know why you were hating it.
I wasn't hating it. I just had no expectations, and I'm starting to build them up.
I have high
Good.
expectations. Man, I want it to be good. I want it to be good so bad. I loved Spider-Man 2. It's one of my
So did
favorite
everyone.
games for the GameCube.
True.
Did
I
I just
want-
like it's like raised in a different reality. I'm pretty sure everyone hated that game. Like,
Dude, everyone
Oh,
loved that
no.
game.
Everyone loves Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
so is this the Berenstein universe? I don't.
Bernstein universe?
Yeah, the Berenstein versus Berenstein. Julian, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh,
How are you?
Julian died, I guess.
Wait, what?
Rip
I'm
JJ.
still here.
Apparently, Julian doesn't know about the Berenstein Bears.
Hello?
Hello,
What?
Julian. Oh yeah,
You know
Days
what?
Gone.
Yeah, Days Gone.
Oh, is that
That's the
the
fourth
zombie
game.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Dreams?
Yeah.
The little big planet, basically.
Alright, so I also
Ish
think
game.
that we're gonna see Neo 2
Neo 2.
and
Oh, that's another game I need to play.
yeah, it's not big.
Neo.
First one's if you can get it cheap, go for it. Otherwise, it's not really worth it.
I've heard.
It's fun until it's not,
Okay.
and then it's not.
Wait, why are you calling me? Did you say something like? that I should have been paying attention to?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Also, this isn't exactly Sony, but as a Sony exclusive, Devil May Cry 5 might come up.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Capcom recently like
They did do the Monster Hunter crossover.
ordered that like domain name or something, and people are saying DMNC5 might be a thing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
An actual competitor to Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was it?
Sony might also announce some news about the Final Fantasy VII remake.
They're not gonna say anything about that.
Hold on, maybe they'll give a progress report like, hey, it's still being worked on. Maybe they'll get a 20-second teaser trailer.
I think we're more likely to see Shenmue 3 than the Final Fantasy 7.
They're not going to talk about Shenmue 3. I
don't
will
exist anymore.
No one they talk about Shenmue 3 and everyone will be like, "What is that?" And no one will have any idea what it is.
That?
Well, what's Shenmue?
Shenmue.
I'm really surprised that wasn't the response the last time it was announced.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I had never heard of this game.
Right, I'd never heard of Shenmue in my life.
It's one of the you guys haven't seen the memes of like people asking for Shenmue 3. That's like one of the most requested like third games that people ask for, along with Kingdom Hearts 3 and Half-Life 3.
I'd never heard of it.
At least, hey, 2 of those are happening though. Half-Life 3 is never going to happen. Actually,
that was actually confirmed never to happen. Like they released one of the old scripts for the game, and they're just like, well, since this isn't happening, here you can have this.
Then again, Valve, who knows? Maybe they'll do it. Maybe they're like, we need some extra cash.
I just remember the last time Valve announced they were making a game, and it was you could hear the sighs and like as they announced it was like a card game for the mobile.
Yeah.
Right.
They got you game.
If Half-Life 3 ever gets announced, then I could see people rioting in the streets and like going
Like looting stores and like burning cars, yeah.
that and
It'll be like
if
when
Red
like
Alert
a
gets
hockey
announced for
team.
Smash.
It would be like like when a Canadian hockey team wins the Stanley Cup,
Yeah.
or like Puerto Rico winning FIFA or something.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I can't tell if because I don't care that much about Half-Life. So if Half-Life 3 actually came out, would I want it to be good or bad?
What? Why would you want a game to be
Why would you want it to be bad? The reactions of people?
See, yes, in part, which is very selfish.
That's a very cynical
are-
mindset.
a sad, strange little man?
I mean, I don't know. Like, Half-Life 2 wasn't that great of a game. All right, Half-Life 2 wasn't that great. I think we can all agree on that.
Agree, but like it
It's-
was when it came out.
It's a,
I didn't play it when it came out though.
that's the thing. I didn't play it when
I
it
never
came
played
out,
Half-Life in my life.
but it hasn't aged well whatsoever.
Not at all. But it
But
did kind of define the genre for a bit there.
supposedly, and I
Halo
will.
did it better, but
And they set the path forward for like, hey, you can use like a buggy, barely functioning engine and create a decent game out of it. So then Bethesda's like, oh yeah, we can do that too, and came out with a couple games.
you know, in that documentary, Bethesda was talking about their bugs, and they're just like, we really do put in every possible effort to fix them all, but like we have to launch the game at some point,
Do they though? Skyrim's been re-released how many times with like game-breaking bugs in it?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't really believe them because it would be playtesting to fight the giants once to catch that bug, and 'cause it happens every time. It's not a percentage; it is every time.
And some things like the Alduin thing is a pretty high percentage of playthroughs.
Oh yeah, the game just doesn't start.
Yeah, like above like 20% or something, from what I hear. It's
Yeah.
really common. Like if you like start typing in like Alduin something in Skyrim, it'll just like that'll be like the first suggestion, like Alduin Softlock or Alduin Crash or.
And I just don't get it as like there's a mod out there, the unofficial patches. They go through and fix all the bugs, and like they don't just like nab that list and fix them themselves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I think technically they own all of that, all the mods and stuff. I think I'm not really sure.
No, they don't.
Okay.
But they could certainly, like, for probably less money than it would cost for a developer to fix it, buy the mod off of someone.
Well, they spend resources on that when a fan will do it for them.
But like console versions don't get those.
Right.
Well, they do now, but
Wasted effort for something that wouldn't.
but like what about the Switch version? Why they couldn't? They spent all that time porting it over and they didn't fix it, or a special edition? I don't know.
Yeah, wasted resources. Why spend money when you don't have to?
I don't get it.
All right, I think it's time to move on to Nintendo.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Big
Nintendo,
one.
here we go.
I
Mother
think-
3 HD, Earthbound 2. Done.
All right. The big one though.
No,
Mario Tennis Aces actually looks pretty good.
I've been
not
telling
even
you
kidding.
guys that. No one believed me.
I just saw that trailer they released today where it's Mario going against like one of the athletes. A real
Yeah, I
one.
saw that
It's-
too.
It was great. And Mario's signature, he when he drew it on the screen, he did it to the tune of his theme, and it
Yeah.
also he just drew a giant dick, like put a line through it.
What? I did not see this trailer, so this is my only
came out
description of it.
So Sakurai's confirmed to be in the direct for
Well, of
Nintendo.
course they're gonna
Wii
talk
President.
about Smash.
Yeah, they're probably gonna start off with Smash. Honestly,
They'll
it's
probably
gonna be their
Smash.
main focus.
Oh yeah.
Star Fox Grand Prix. As much as I hate to say it, I think they're going to
It
talk
could be
about
real.
Star Fox Grand Prix.
Please no. I can't. Take,
I'm actually open to the idea.
I can't
but
take any more heartburn.
I'll be disappointed if that's what Retro's been working on for the past 4 years.
That'd be
We've
sad.
talked about this.
Yeah, we talked
That'd
about
be
this.
sad.
Metroid Prime 4, speaking of that, will almost certainly be talked about. Like, they have to talk about it.
Talk about what? You cut out.
Metroid,
Metroid
Prime
Prime
4.
4?
Yeah. Yeah, they
See,
got
like they said, they're focusing on 2018 games, and I don't think Prime 4 is coming out this year. So, I don't.
Okay.
Maybe they'll just like show a trailer and not focus.
They're okay. If we're talking about that kind of stuff, then some rumors are Animal Crossing New Leaf is getting a port
Really? And why not make a new Animal Crossing game
because that's not what you do with the Switch. You make ports.
for Wii U games, not 3DS?
Yeah, maybe it'll. I don't know. It's a rumor supposedly. There's also a leak that suggests that Fortnite and Dragon Ball Fighter Z
Yeah, I put
Are
that in
coming.
the show notes.
are coming to the Switch.
So, that leak was from like, it showed a bunch of demos that Nintendo could potentially have at E3.
Goku for Smash.
Probably not, but it showed Paladins was like one of the games that was demoed, and
Paladin?
Nintendo just announced that Paladins is coming to the Switch. So that leak might be real.
Yeah.
That's properly disgusting.
So yeah, Fortnite and Fighters might be coming to the Switch.
I
There-
guess that's fine.
There is some vague possibility people are suggesting that Nintendo might announce that they're working on a new Zelda game.
No way, it's too soon.
Is it? Though?
You'd think they would learn their lesson from Breath of the Wild.
They always announce Zelda games too early, like 100% of the time. What
I mean,
Zelda game?
I think they.
Breath of the
could-
Wild was like the least. No, it's not the least delayed Zelda game. Skyward Sword is the least delayed, I think. I can remember in
Least
recent.
delayed Zelda game.
Well, I mean, least delayed Zelda game.
Wouldn't Majora's Mask technically be the least delayed?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say not including.
your Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I'm saying post Majora's Mask. The 3D Zelda games are all
Literally, like,
run
3
famously
options, I don't-
behind schedule. Well, Twilight Princess was like absolute hell.
Alright.
That was way too early. What up, Laurel?
Little Ronald's here.
But I just don't get it. Why did it take them so long to make Twilight Princess? Like there wasn't that much there.
I mean, software's hard, man. Sometimes
Motion
sometimes
controls.
development problems happen.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah,
it
if
was
they
like
take-
a
if they pull
GameCube
up a-
game, but then the Wii started happening because the development cycle went on too long, so that made it take longer. It was pretty similar to the Breath of the Wild situation with the Switch,
Okay.
where it got delayed an
Yeah.
extra 6 months because of the new console, which does not help.
Properly disgusting. Anyways, if they pull a Majora's Mask and just kind of like make an that, they take all the assets of Breath of the
Oh.
Wild, update them a little, and make another game with that. I think they could go pretty far.
Yeah, they could.
Cause like,
Would that be
Yeah.
DLC though?
not really if they make a full game out of it.
Yeah, you can make a
Yeah.
full
Maybe
game.
change it a little bit, but they could spend less time, making like the foundation of the game and actually spend more time making the game good.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Like, because other than Majora's Mask, every Zelda game has been built completely from scratch. Like a completely new engine, a completely new game.
And
Unless you count Triforce Heroes and Link Between Worlds.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing
Yeah,
it that way.
but Triforce Heroes isn't exactly a Zelda game.
Yeah, it's more of a spinoff.
Yeah,
Like Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors is even more. That's like not even really. That's not even a spin-off. That's more of just they play cameo in a.
It's not a cameo.
No, it's
Okay.
a
It's not a
Zelda
cameo.
game.
It's not a Zelda game.
It's a Zelda game.
It's just not the same exact kind of game.
It's a Dynasty Warriors
It's a-
game with the Zelda
That
code.
with a Zelda skin and a little bit of Zelda storyline.
Right.
It's a Zelda game. It's just a spin-off.
Right.
At
It's
least
literally
at
a
least
spin-off.
Four Swords and Triforce Heroes are canonical. I don't.
literally-
Yeah, they're
it's been-
part of the main timeline.
How is
they're
Hyrule
canonical.
Warriors not canonical? Isn't that like like its own story? Like Zelda has timelines. Like I don't.
Yeah, but I thought
how
it
can
wasn't. I
anything
thought
not
it
be
wasn't.
canonical?
I thought it wasn't canonical.
Hyrule Warriors, it isn't.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
isn't.
know. But like how?
Because Nintendo didn't write it. Nintendo didn't like.
But they didn't update the timeline post Skyward Sword, right?
Host Skyward.
that mean?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Oh
the
no.
beginning?
No. Well, no. Skyward Sword. Post Skyward Sword, yes. Post anything else. Anything after Skyward Sword, no.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Skyward Sword's the last thing added to the timeline, which
But
is the
Triforce
easiest
Heroes and
one.
Breath of the Wild should be part of the timeline. Like we just don't. It's not official. technically.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
Breath of the Wild, people have a decent idea of where it is, and Triforce Heroes is actually really easy. I don't remember what it is, but
Yeah.
But where does Breath of the Wild fall? Which timeline?
the Wind Waker timeline.
They mentioned like Ocarina of the
Yeah.
heroes from Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword in one of the memories.
Yeah, there's some problems. It could realistically fall in like either timeline.
I like to think it's like a reimagining of the first Zelda game. I don't know.
Except it's not because it takes place.
I mean, like in terms of like story, I don't know. That's how I define.
but even then, the story's really different than the original.
Yeah, I
Zelda game.
know.
Like it's a reimagining of the mechanics of the original game, but that's
Right,
about where
right.
that ends. Anyway, Nintendo, they're probably gonna spend a lot of time talking about Smash.
That's going to be the main focus.
They better.
Yeah.
There is
I
a
can't wait.
rumor.
Oh my god.
There is a rumor. This is highly unlikely, but there's a rumor that a new Ice Climbers game will be announced.
Ah,
Who cares?
It
why?
Of all the dead franchises,
Ice Climbers? Why not F-Zero? Nintendo, what the fuck?
it's pretty. I think it's pretty unlikely. I would love to
Oh,
see
I'd actually be better
Mother
if they
3
make a new
Mother
Ice
3 HD could happen.
That's never happening. Please stop asking for Mother 3.
Mother
when was
3
that Splatoon DLC come out?
They'll probably talk about that.
Soon?
Well, then they're gonna talk about that. Smash.
Fire Emblem.
Throw some indie
Yeah,
games in there.
Smash. God damn, why does this have to happen while I'm at work?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Octopath.
gonna listen to it in the background though. So
They need to
Yeah,
talk about
Fire Emblem
Octopath.
2018. Yoshi 2018.
Oh yeah, Yoshi.
Have you heard anything about Fire Emblem?
Wait,
They're gonna announce it at E3.
wait,
'Cause
Yoshi's
you-
2018. Oh, hype.
is it?
Apparently, that's what Julian just said.
Yeah,
Let's see,
it's an expected 2018 release date. I'm sure they're gonna talk about it at E3.
And they're probably gonna talk about it, but I mean, I was thinking, I don't know. That Kirby game released a lot quicker than I thought.
You were really sure about this Fire Emblem game?
Yes, I'm very sure about Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah, wait. Oh, Bayonetta
I mean,
3.
You
That's
remember
an
that?
inside
You
source.
remember that time where they talked about it? I sure don't.
I do. They talked about it like
Yeah,
Last
Tokyo
year.
Mirage
I
Session.
think the last time I saw them talk about it was when they announced Breath of the Wild.
I
they
think
talked
the,
about Fire Emblem.
I think the last time they talked wasn't the last time they talked about it when they announced the Switch. Or not when they announced the Switch,
no,
but during
it
that
was during the Fire
special
Emblem Direct.
that special Switch presentation. Oh, who
Yeah,
cares
it
about the
was
Fire
it was
Emblem?
during the
It was-
Fire Emblem
It was the
Direct.
one with the Breath of the Wild trailer. So it was before the Switch came out.
It was during the Fire Emblem Direct, right? Like when they announced Echoes and Fire Emblem Heroes. That was the last time I heard of it.
But no one
which was
watched that direct.
early last year.
So if
I
we're talking
watched
about
the direct.
if we're talking about the things that people watched, it's the
Oh my
it's
God.
the Nintendo Switch pre-release presentation.
What did Mitch? Oh yeah, Bayonetta 3. I think it's coming out 2019, not 2018.
But they might talk about it,
Yeah.
even though that might not be their
I'm
focus.
hyped for that game,
They
too.
might drop a teaser trailer or something.
Are they gonna pretend to care about 3DS?
Probably.
I think they're done pretending to care about it. I think they just don't.
No, the Nintendo said that they will keep it. That they want to keep it going until
There's
until
a game
Switch
coming out
sales
2019 for
eclipse
the,
it.
for the 3DS. Bowser's Inside Story remake.
and Ice Climbers for the 3DS. It's gonna happen. And Mother 3 HD for the 3DS.
That's never happening.
Kirby Air Ride HD.
Seriously,
Kirby
Mario
Air
Tennis
Ride.
Aces?
Holy shit.
Would it be?
Yeah, Tennis Aces looks like fire. I
No
telling
lie,
you.
that demo looked pretty hot.
told you.
Chain Chomp's apparently broken,
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you can play as Chain Chomp. That's just the best.
and he's apparently top tier.
Hey,
Do you think?
quality game.
Do you guys think that we will get a release period for Smash 5?
2018,
They
right?
claim 2018, so like,
Wait.
2018,
assuming
they're
in
gonna release
November,
it.
December.
Oh, they actually claim 2018.
Yes.
Well,
It's gonna come out.
Didn't they?
Everything's is gonna come out in
copyright 2018?
September with their online
September?
service. Yeah,
That's not
that's my
happening.
Hear about
prediction.
that?
That's
I'm-
not
I'm-
happening. That's not happening.
I'm pretty sure about that.
That's not happening.
Calm down.
September. You think they've said this little about a game coming out in September?
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna release it with their online.
You mean the
service.
game?
Yeah, the game. This it'll be like
This is their. I mean, they don't even need it.
yeah.
They aren't desperate.
This would be their biggest release of the year.
Smash
Yeah.
Wii U.
And you really think it's coming out in 3 months?
They've
That's
been
a-
working on it in secret since
That's a-
2016.
That's a November release, if anything.
Pokemon's in November.
By the
release date.
way, by the way,
Hold on,
because if you're right and it is getting released that soon, I think that Borderline confirms that we're getting a subspace.
What?
Why?
Why is that
Bear
confirmed?
with me. Sakurai, when he talked about subspace, he talked about how expensive all the cutscenes and all that were, and how it was kind of a waste because people just sort of put them online. In his eyes, they were a waste.
Has he never
Yeah.
played a single player game in the postmodern era?
Yeah, well, forgetting all that.
And they
So
do things
for
different.
Smash 4, they spent that money, like that budget, doing the character reveal trailers instead.
Yeah.
But they're
I
not
get
doing like that string of character reveal
Oh.
trailers anymore. So
I see what
maybe
you-
they're putting money in to doing it
And to scenes?
for single player. Maybe. It's not that ridiculous of a theory.
It's a stretch. but it's not totally ridiculous.
I want to see
Yeah.
it, especially now that we've got like all these crazy third-party characters. It'd be kind of cool to have like. I mean, Bayonetta's probably not gonna be in Smash 5, but
What are you talking about?
Excuse me?
She is definitely in Smash 5.
There's another game coming.
Yeah.
oh
That's
yeah,
exclusive to the Switch.
I don't know if they put her in the game, they might have to make it mature.
I kind of forgot that I kind of keep forgetting that Bayonetta's like a second-party Nintendo character. Like she's not
like
like
Shulk.
she's not a third party.
right.
Yeah.
I want some more Xenoblade hype.
Okay, Rex
prob-
is probably gonna be in it. Rex
Rex is
is-
gonna be
Sucks,
there.
So I think
The real
Rex, see,
the real
Rex,
Rex
question-
actually sucks.
I think Rex is gonna be like a Pokemon trainer though, where he's just gonna stand in the background and let his stands do all the fighting.
Can you mute him?
Could you mute Shulk? No, you could not.
Shulk is fine.
I'm really failing it.
I was feeling. Rex has no emotion.
I don't get the Rex hate for his voice actor. He sounds fine to me.
No, it's bad.
I don't
Has
get
no
it.
emotion.
People just like to hate on things they haven't actually truly experienced. Because people who hate it are the ones who haven't actually played the game.
That's fair.
Dude.
I hate
it
it,
and
and
I
I
haven't
haven't played the game.
I found a nice tier list based on the chances of characters getting back. If you want to look at that, I like their the 0%. Yoshi is not coming back because he's incarcerated.
Incarcerated
Here
for
for
tax
tax
fraud.
50-50 of getting cut.
So I have the crazy prediction that no one in Smash 4 is getting cut.
That's a
It
crazy
might honestly
prediction.
Just the game, there's a very
How
good
about-
chance that it's a remake, like a remaster of Smash 4, or a port. That's the word I'm looking for.
I
Port.
think it started off as a port, but then it turned into a new game.
And they're like, why not?
I mean, chances are it's not going to be any good.
It's probably gonna play a lot like Smash 4.
That's
won't be
that's
any
not
good.
necessarily a bad thing if they fix a
If
few
they
things.
clean it up.
Yeah. I have no idea what to expect from like we don't
That's what I've
really
been telling
the
you.
thing is we really don't know how it really depends on how long they've actually been working on this thing because we don't know.
Yeah,
Like
I
if
can't imagine
if
this
they've
happening.
actually been working on this since like the moment the last DLC was finished, then I can imagine like a totally new engine. That could happen.
what will that even like feel like? I don't know. Like,
But do you have to ask that question? Every Smash game's been on a completely new engine, so
I know, but like
like Smash
like,
4 and Brawls
I
are
think
the
we talked
most
about this before.
similar, but
How many years was it between Brawl and Smash 4?
between Brawl and Smash
Um,
4, 6.
Yeah, and how long has it been since
Five.
Smash 4?
5
Like
years.
3, 4?
Smash 4 came out in 2014, right?
2014,
It's been
4 years.
So I think they've had enough time.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
they've been working on DLC.
But DLC too.
Yeah.
But then again,
That doesn't
the
take the whole
team split, right? Like when they started working on DLC, Sakurai said that like a very small portion of the team was like left
Yeah.
working on it.
It
What if
doesn't
they
take the
started
whole
Smash
team.
5? I
Well,
mean,
they could have.
It was very clear that with the DLC that they did not put a lot of time into it.
At least with Bayonetta and Cloud, yeah.
they
I
put
can-
some
I
time
can
into
see
those
that.
reveal trailers.
Yeah, so I think they've had plenty of time to work on it. It's just I thought it would come later in the Switch's life cycle so they could have more unique characters. Now we're just gonna get the same characters in Smash 4, but with like Yarn Yoshi added or something, and that's gonna
You-
be the extent of it.
Do you guys see my prediction roster for Smash 5?
Yeah, it
It's
was
trash.
all the characters from Smash 4, and not
Yeah.
Lanky Kong.
Yeah, and you had everyone from Smash.
Like,
Yeah.
seriously, if Lanky Kong doesn't get in this game, I really just don't know what Nintendo's thinking.
Why do you have a
Is
hard
this a
for
new
Lincoln?
meme?
Have you seen him?
Yeah.
He is the ideal male body.
What?
He has no style.
He has no grace. This Kong has a funky.
Exactly. You get it.
Anyway,
No.
this tier list is not great.
At the very least, someone needs to mod in a Linky skin for Springman.
Mod and Linky. Sure.
Like Springman is the perfect like fit.
Delete Dr. Mario.
Why do you hate clones?
Delete
Dr.
Dark
Mario.
Pit.
I think
What do you
Dr.
mean,
Mario
why
is
do you
going to
hate
get
clones?
cut. I think Dr. Mario is going to get cut. I think Robin's gonna get
Is
cut.
Lucas even worth bringing back?
No,
No.
Corrin's getting cut.
they brought him back and he still sucked.
Lucas better stay in.
Alright, so for the love of God, leave Mewtwo in, please.
Yeah, leave
Yeah.
Mewtwo in. Pac-Man, I
We
couldn't give
found
less
they
of a
on
crap
their
about,
game.
but they're gonna like Pac-Man's gonna stay in. Mega Man's going to stay in, and
Yeah.
Ryu's gonna stay in. Cloud's
I actually
Cloud's
don't know.
Cloud's gone.
Street Fighter V is exclusive to.
Cloud's gone. Wii Fit
Someone
Trainer's
can't
gone.
be
Dark
gone.
Pit's gone. Lucina's gone.
Should come back as a skin.
Bowser Jr.'s gone.
They
I
might-
think everyone
they
from
might
Smash
take-
was staying.
They might take out Marth and just leave Lucina.
Or they could do that.
No,
They're not
no,
gonna
that's
take.
not-
They're
that's not
they're
happening.
actually not
happening.
taking Marth out.
There's
gotta
no way
find
that's
them.
gonna happen.
That's not happening.
Yeah, Melee. No Melee characters that have been in since like Melee, Brawl, and Smash 4. None of them are getting cut. Calling that right here.
But what we need is Dry Bones.
Ugh.
Dry Bones is a skin.
Toad.
That's a skin, straight up.
For who?
Okay, at least Koopa.
Bowser.
No.
Okay,
Captain Toad, what do you
this
even
one-
do?
Captain
Uh,
Toad is.
there's a whole
No.
moveset if you check the chat I posted it today. People have been very creative with Captain Toad.
Captain Toad or Riot. I actually want that in Smash.
I think he'd make a good fit.
Yeah.
I'll
Put
take
in
your
chat.
word on it.
No.
I want to see.
Get this third party rule of one per game.
I want to see King Boo.
If we're getting another Sega rep, then like they could do a lot more with
Okay,
Shadow.
A
Come
bunch
on.
of dead stuff.
They're gonna drop Greninja.
Yeah, drop. I think they're gonna drop.
Nah.
They didn't drop Lucario.
They didn't drop Lucario.
Lucario's like.
But
popular,
Lucario has a
no one-
unique,
no one
like,
cares about
a
Greninja.
unique mechanic.
That's not true.
That's the thing is Sakurai's gonna pull out his Death Note again. He's gonna just write Greninja. It's gonna be like an
Death
entire
Note?
page of just Greninja on it. He's just gonna put the final space.
That's the ultimate nerf for Greninja. He gets cut for Smash 5.
Okay, let's look at this list. Okay, there's no way Palutena is coming back.
She is definitely coming back.
Palutena,
like
I think.
Sakurai's
That's
favorite.
Sakurai's baby.
Oh
Besides
yeah,
the Pyro.
that's Sakurai. Yeah, that's Sakurai's baby.
Charizard, doubt it.
Charizard's definitely coming back.
He has been in the
I
last
can see
two.
the argument for Lucario and Greninja.
I mean, if people
Greninja
like
more so, I
Lucario-
guess.
Yeah, Lucario I think is
I-
is safe. Zero
Yeah.
Samus is totally safe, and she.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
Jigglypuff?
they're both
What? Who
safe.
thinks Jigglypuff's actually gonna get cut? She's been in every game.
She's
The
also
original
been the
16
worst
are as safe
character
as they
ever.
get, or
Puff almost got cut in Brawl.
the original 12, but
I
she
mean,
didn't.
Yoshi
And
is
that
still
was
okay.
10 years ago.
I wouldn't say that the first game's all safe because we lost Yoshi to tax fraud.
Yoshi will be in the game, just in jail. Mitch, come on.
I swear to God, if Yoshi is actually not in the game, I will never play it
That
That
would make no sense.
that would make
Why would
absolutely
he cut
no
Yoshi?
sense.
because he committed tax fraud. Have you not been listening?
Memes
We need a
aside,
skin for Yoshi that has him in like a black and white jail uniform because he committed tax fraud.
if Sakurai actually did that, if they actually did that for like the most irrelevant meme of all time, that will live on forever in this game. That would even a trophy. That would be enough to just.
Robin can go.
The
No,
next
Robin
game,
needs to stay.
Robin's gone.
Nah.
I think Robin's unique enough, but I think he's gonna get replaced. Or they're gonna get replaced by
Nope.
like
The other one can go, too.
No, I think Robin is more likely to stay than Corrin.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
Even though I like Corrin in theory better, except I don't like how she actually plays. So,
Yeah, I don't like how Corrin plays either.
I mean, I don't think
Corrin
anyone
is
does.
a DLC character and therefore is cancer. She was she whenever it was the worst thing to ever happen to the game until Cloud got released. Who, of course,
Cloud
was
is one of
who,
the
of
best
course,
things
was
to ever
He was
happen.
the worst thing to happen to the game until Bayo was.
Until Bayonetta happened, yeah, I would agree with Mitch with that.
Okay, but Corrin was
DLC
never
character.
that good. Cloud
Corrin-
and Bayo are both arguably top 5
Corrin
characters.
has the dumbest counter in the game.
He
No,
said
until
Cloud.
Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Bayonetta's counter
You
can kill
guys
you at
think
0.
Smash 5 will be a counter fest like Smash 4 was, where half the cast has a
I
counter?
don't know what to think.
Okay, half
personally
the
don't
cast
think
does
that-
not have a counter. Right? There's just a
You know what I mean? That was exaggeration.
yeah, but okay,
It's a
almost
very
every
large
new
chunk.
character has a counter. That's the weird part. Like all the new characters have
That's
counters.
because all the new characters are Fire Emblem characters.
That's part of it. Angry Ninja, who has a counter, and Little Mac, who has a counter.
A little
Palutena has a no. She doesn't have a counter. Does she? What
Just
is
say Little Mac has a counter and
hell-
Palutena has a
the
counter.
hell is
Lucina-
Palutena does have a
Kirby.
counter. Yeah, you're right.
Kirby has a
Lu-
counter.
Sure. Lucina, Marth,
He just has to eat pizza.
Ike, Roy, Corin, they all have counters.
Elite Fit
Pick
Trainer.
kind of has one.
Pit does not have a counter at all.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
What?
fine.
Shield.
Yeah.
It's like literally, it's almost the opposite in a way.
Yeah, okay. Shulk has one. Bayonetta.
Bayonetta has 5.
Yeah, I would say half the cast.
It's not
But
half
real
the
quick,
cast, but it's a
Are they
lot.
gonna put Shadow in the game?
They should.
I
They-
doubt
But
it.
they better-
Julian says
They
only one
they
character per
banned
third-party
Project
game.
M.
Yeah.
They banned Project M, right? So.
Mhm.
That was Knuckles.
Oh yeah, Knuckles. Yeah, Knuckles is gonna be in.
And Knuckles.
And the game
All
is
I'm
actually
saying is
going to be
they're
called.
better-
It's going to be called Smash 4 and Knuckles.
Alright,
It's going to be exactly the
so
same game
from-
except they added
from
Knuckles.
Sun-
Smash
Done.
4 and Knuckles.
From Sun and Moon, what Pokemon would get added?
Decidueye.
I know people like the owl thing.
Decidueye.
Ew.
Okay, but they put him in Pokken. Are they really
So?
gonna double down on those? Like they didn't
Sure.
put Greninja.
Do
in
people even care about the Decidueye anymore? I
Yes,
feel like that
No.
was release hype.
they do.
But it's
Alolan
been like
Executor.
It's been like 3 years.
No.
I would love that, Jake.
Alolan Executor could
Put
be
him
in
tab-
could
At
be a
least-
Pokeball.
At least, at
Could
least an assist trophy or something.
yeah, I could be in a assist trophy.
Okay,
Pokemon. Mitch.
In terms of Pokemon reps, people say Incineroar could be more likely than Decidueye
Oh, it's
because
a giant fire cat thing, right?
yeah, he's more popular in Japan,
I think that'd
supposedly.
I think he'd be more suited for the Smash type because Zoner's like Decidueye. He uses the bow and arrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those characters are usually terrible.
See, I would like Decidueye more because he's more unique than Incineroar.
I would
He's a-
agree. I mean, they could put both.
Yeah, but if they put 2 Pokemon reps, I'd rather have Decidueye.
Give me a Tapu.
All right. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Tapu Koko or something.
What if it's a Gen 8 Pokemon?
Nah, it's too soon.
Is it
Didn't they
though?
confirm Gen 8 next year?
They've
Yeah.
done that twice now, where they put in a Pokemon for an unreleased game.
Did they
Yeah,
say it
but
was
that-
going to be Gen
Wait.
8?
Really?
But X and Y came out in 2013, and Smash came out in 2014. It came out
Well,
before.
they started
Yeah.
working on Greninja before they knew what.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean they've done. Wasn't Lucario? Maybe not. Maybe that was after.
Lucario was Gen 3. I think that.
Lucario was Gen
3
4.
out.
Yeah. Okay. Roy was legitimately in Melee before that game was out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Roy was
Melee
mad.
was released. Melee is Roy's first game that was
Yep.
released.
Right, but Lucario showed up in a Gen 3 movie, right? But he was a Gen 4.
yeah.
Oh, the one with
okay.
Sonic?
But I'm
What-
saying
what did you
it's
just
not.
say?
It's,
No, it's Jason Griffith.
He's
Oh.
on top. No.
it's not impossible, is what I'm saying. Though they haven't.
Movie was whack.
They haven't talked about any Gen 8 Pokemon yet, so it seems
Yeah, we know
unlikely
nothing
that a
about
Gen
that
8
game.
Have
Pokemon
they
would
even-
be first to show up in Smash
Did
before.
they even say the word Gen 8?
No, they did not.
No,
they just
they
said a new
They just said
main
Core
series
RPG.
Pokemon Core is coming out 2019. That's
They
all we
just
know.
want you to assume it's
It's
Gen 8.
gotta be
Yeah, it
Gen
could be a
8.
remake.
It's gotta be Gen 8.
It could be a remake.
It really doesn't.
It's gotta be.
What was I gonna say?
Just like this is the Gen 5 of Smash, right? Not Smash 4.5. I really don't want it to be.
If it's a
Well-
port, that's just gonna.
Okay,
definitely not a
there's
port.
no way it's a port. If it's a port,
No
Nintendo has been like the biggest piles of shit about this.
Yeah.
like seriously, there's no way.
If it's a port,
If it's a
then just
port
say
and they did all this and the website and the hype and the secrecy, that would be like the biggest bitch out. Like Sakurai saying he's been working on this game in secret. If it's a fucking port, why would Sakurai even need to be fucking involved?
I'd buy a Switch.
that
and
was
piss
a
on it.
lot of
Yeah.
bad esports there, but like Man, that would be so
They
upsetting.
could always go the Pokken route and release a bunch of new content that could easily be put on the Wii U version and just not put it on the Wii U version and say, all you people who bought the game when it launched, yeah, fuck you.
Okay, to
Buy
be
it
fair,
again.
that wouldn't be that bad. Smash already got a lot. Like Smash,
Yeah.
like at least Pokken, they literally released the game and then didn't touch the Wii U version from
That's
after
funny as fuck.
like after release. Like they didn't touch it.
I'm so
Yeah.
mad about that. Still.
You actually got jet for buying the Wii U version.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
got
I supported
screwed.
your.
Yeah, you were like,
And like I
Go
bought
on
that
with
game on
life.
a whim. Like I'm not that big of a Pokemon fan or a
Nice
Tekken fan, but
impulse
it
buy.
looked fun, and I'm like, you know what? I'm actually gonna give this a legitimate shot. I was hyped about the characters they were gonna release, and guess what?
Turns
we
out
got.
it was a black hole.
We got-
Turns out you're throwing your money in the abyss.
Meanwhile, the arcade version has like 4 more characters, like 15 balance patches.
Yeah.
Why? If I want the full game, why do I have to buy it twice? What is this, Bungie? Why doesn't anyone care about this? Why do people defend this?
Honestly, I'm still mad about Tropical Freeze costing
God.
$60. It makes no sense.
Oh, I'm not buying that game. So
I'm not buying.
I played it on the Wii U.
Yeah, I played it on the Wii U,
I mean, all
and
they're adding is
Yeah.
an easy mode.
all they're adding
It's
is easy mode.
That could again easily be added to the Wii U version, but they're just not doing it. Just
That's
screw all the people who
that's
already bought the
that's
game.
whatever to me. If it's cost not $60,
Why drop the price?
they raised the price. It
It's not
was
like the game's like
it was
Yeah, it was
50.
like
It was 50 on the Wii
Yeah, it
U
was
at
50 on the
launch.
Wii U.
It was
Wait,
it was
costs more?
it cost
costs
more
more
than
than
the
the
original
rest of it.
release.
That's some shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that new funky mode is 10 extra bucks.
Because they don't really drop price for it.
Yeah.
on
And
their
even
main
then,
game.
they did drop price on Tropical Freeze. It's $30 on the Wii U.
Well, that's because who the hell has a Wii U?
just
That's-
absolutely ridiculous.
That's fair, but they dropped the price
Um,
before the Switch came out. So like, come on.
But I only know non-main Nintendo games aren't safe. Because like Wonderful 101 got that price drop pretty fast.
Oh yeah, Wonder Red.
Oh.
Is he gonna be? No, he's not gonna be in this game. He's irrelevant now. Like if
Pretty-
Wonderful 102 was coming out or
Now-
something,
I can see him
What's
as
he relevant?
trophy, maybe.
I could see him like
He
getting
got a
voted
trophy
in.
Smash Wii
If
U.
if they do like a vote in character again, probably not gonna do that because that was a mistake. But
It wasn't though. We got
we got Bayonetta.
You can
the
argue
most
that
voted
for
for character
Be
in Europe.
careful what you wish for.
Yeah, the most voted for
Just
character. in
might
Europe.
come true.
Laurent,
Is
tell
that
these fools
Is
how.
that
how...
even?
Wait,
You're
what?
telling me there's no meme in the UK and EU?
Maybe Bayonetta was
I
the
mean,
meme in the UK. Instead of Shrek, it was Bayo.
Well, they messed up. Well, there's too many. There's Shrek. There's Goku.
Shrek and
fucking
Goku.
SpongeBob.
Goku.
We'll say anything. Mainly Shrek and Goku.
I would be
If
kind
you
of
get
upset
on
if
the
SpongeBob made
Switch.
its way into Smash Bros. That would be actually disgusting.
All right, so I'm gonna say this live on the air right now. If Goku's ever in Smash Brothers, Smash is dead to me.
Anime will not taint Smash. You're fine.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not even that. It's just like
Fire
What do you
Emblem
mean? There's
characters are
Shulk's in
already.
there. That's
Yeah, Fire
practically
Emblem-
an
Nah.
No.
What
Okay,
about
it's
all the Fire Emblem characters.
if
That's also
Rex is in
practically
there
an-
though,
Nah.
that's questionable. But Fire Emblem, yeah. Fire Emblem, it's like Corrin is straight up anime.
what do you corn straight up?
Corrin's
it-
anime.
That Smash,
Fight me.
it was made to celebrate Nintendo originally, and to celebrate like video games in general. Goku was isn't a
JRPGs
video game
are not
character.
anime.
Yeah,
But he's been in video games.
but
Yeah,
he
he's been
didn't
in-
originate from a video.
Well,
Rob
neither
was an
did-
accessory.
Neither did the Mii's.
Yes, they originated from the Wii,
Yeah.
it's not
a video game con,
The Wii is not a video game.
a video
The-
game console.
There's also Rob. I don't think he was ever in a game.
I'll give you that.
I'm
He was
not
an
really sure.
It's a
accessory.
physical accessory, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from real life, so.
Well, wait.
I mean-
Pokemon did not originate in video game, did they?
Yes, they did.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the game came first.
The
man.
game came first.
You
I thought-
dense motherfucker.
I thought the cards came first.
No.
Game and Watch. Yeah, he came from a game. Never mind. That's about all I got here. I mean, they had that guy from Watchmen in Subspace Emissary, Dr. Manhattan.
You mean Taboo?
Yeah.
Wait. Lucario, didn't he come from a movie first?
Holy shit.
You are really stretching this.
You're correct, but he's also a Pokemon.
Yes, he is. But I threw something out there. Yoshi's a criminal, so it doesn't really belong in the game.
True.
I swear to God, if they take Yoshi out,
Yoshi's not,
I will
he's
never play.
original 8
There's no way he's
or
taking-
12. Sorry, he's original 12.
There's
It's
no
not
way.
going
that-
anywhere.
I would be super hyped if they added Yarn Yoshi. At least.
That
Yeah,
would
he's
be
in all
so
That would be
hype.
trash.
What?
I
Trash.
hate you.
Trash.
I hate you so much.
Trash.
What?
What the hell?
I like an alt skin of Yarn Yoshi, not.
No,
Oh.
I want Yarn Yoshi as a character because I want Yoshi's, like, when you throw his eggs to bind people.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That could lead to some
That'd be so
interesting
broken in doubles.
stuff.
I
Maybe.
want
They
Yoshi's
could balance it,
ability, like,
probably.
you put someone in his mouth and he like walks through a door as his final smash, and they're just gone.
Mitch, this is not something that is special to Yoshi at all.
I don't know what you're talking.
It's like
What
every video
else?
game ever. You pick an item up, you walk through a door, the item's gone.
Do they,
Get
do
the
they eat
fuck
it?
over
Do they
it.
put it in their mouths as enemies? No, it's items. Mario doesn't eat his enemies and walk through a door.
How do you
Only
know that?
Yoshi does
How do
that.
you know that they're dead? What if Yoshi just set them
They're-
down
I
in the
didn't-
door?
I didn't say they're dead. I said they're gone.
So you're just gone, but you're not dead.
Yeah, like they don't lose a stock. They're just gone. You should only do it when you're winning. The
So
game's over.
so it's basically like the freeze glitch with ice climbers.
Yes.
They don't
it-
die, but the game is kind of over.
And since it's a final smash, it completely competitively viable, so the character won't get banned. Like Teen Gohan, he got banned.
Good point.
So,
Are they finally
I
gonna
know,
remove
like,
Zelda from the game?
Zelda's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but
I
she
mean,
probably
I hope
should.
I hope they replace her with the new Zelda.
Yeah, replace her with Breath of the Wild Zelda.
That way.
That
Yes.
would. That's pretty likely.
Oh yeah.
Also,
I know we
Breath of
moved
the
away
Wild,
from this
Breath of the
topic,
Wild
but,
Link is happening. So Breath
He
of the
could
Wild
be
Zelda.
a skin.
Do you think he'll be a skin or a replacement?
So there's
They've
this theory
generally
that, like-
replaced Links. So
There could be 3 links, like Breath of the Wild Link, regular Link, and then Toon Link.
So I feel like they won't do it because that's too many links when they have so many other characters.
Yeah.
Like throw in. They probably.
to be
won't
fair,
have
Zelda
characters.
is
Like-
sort of an underrepresented series.
They should do
Yeah, it is.
They should have two
I would say that.
the Zelda from Wii U and then a Zelda from Breath of the Wild who has like all the guardians. She's
I
like
kind of
Pokemon
want Zelda. I kind of want Skyward Sword Zelda.
Just give me Impa.
You mean the one Zelda that does something?
Sorry, Skyward Sword
Oh, Impa
Link.
would-
Holy shit! I said Skyward Sword Zelda. I meant Skyward Sword Link.
Impa would be great.
Impa? Yeah.
Give me
Remember-
Impa, please.
Which
remember when
Impa?
Zelda did
So you
something
you
so
can't
cool?
except you can't do Impa from Breath of the Wild because yeah,
She's old. Just give me Hyrule Warriors Impa.
that's Skyward Sword Impa.
Or make Midna a full
Or
character.
sure, her.
Wolf Link and Midna. There we go.
Well, the Hyrule Warriors Impa is Skyward Sword Impa. So
Not really.
Skyward.
She hasn't used like a giant sword in.
well, yeah, but that's because it's not Hyrule. It's not a Dynasty Warriors game.
I want Breath of the Wild Impa. Just really old and just like you get stuck in dialogue wheels.
You get
That's
stuck.
a-
You get stuck in dialogue, or you get like you trip over her hair. Oh, tripping! It's probably gonna come back.
No. No. Don't even entertain the idea.
that
Yeah,
comes
that's not
back,
funny.
That game is dead on arrival.
That's the first thing that they're gonna show. They're gonna fucking start.
Why did
E3
Sakurai think that was a
presentation.
good idea?
And it's gonna be like Luigi
You
running
wanted to
across the
let the Melee
stage.
kids know that they should all die.
But really,
not
all
even,
he
like,
all
fun
he did was
casual
get them to keep playing Melee. He fucked up.
Yeah.
He could have gotten them to switch to his new game if he had just done a few things differently. He could have watered down the series and still won, but no. He went too far. He actually made Melee a bigger community.
Yeah.
Is
I know we like went away from this topic, but Eevee could be another potential Pokemon rep since like the Pokemon company is pushing Eevee as their second mascot.
oh god, you might be right.
I feel like if they have a new form for Eevee, we just get that.
Eevee's Gen 1, right?
What?
Eevee's Gen 1, right?
You cut out.
You cut out
Gen
for a
1
second.
Eevee.
You cut out again.
Gen 1.
Yeah, Eevee's Gen 1. Yeah.
Alright, that's all I'm trying to get.
Eevee came with 3 forms in Gen 1, got 2 more in Gen 2, got 2 more in Gen 4, and got 1 more in Gen 7.
And 1 more in Gen 7. Yeah.
I lost count of which one is which, but X and Y.
Yeah. So people like there's like a kind of floating idea in the Smash community that like if Eevee's in the game, like its moves to be like its different evolutions. Like it turns into Jolteon for like its I don't know, for its dash attack or something, you know, and turns back into Eevee.
That would be super.
That wouldn't even. What?
It's just a theory.
It's been done before. Corrin kind of does that.
That's true.
Where she like
Corrin
like
can
switches
do that.
between her dragon form and human form at will.
Eevee can Red's Eevee in the manga that it like switches.
Oh, there you go.
So you give it the Monado.
So deep in the lore, it's possible.
Sure.
I thought the whole thing with Pokemon evolutions was that it was permanent.
Yeah, it is. They are permanent, but like the manga has like special conditions apparently for different Pokemon.
I can't
But
comprehend.
as much as we want all of this, we know what we're really gonna get is we're gonna get Wedding Dress Peach as a unique character.
No.
Why not? I thought you were gonna say Pink Gold Peach.
Super
Not-
Saiyan
No.
Luigi.
So will we get Pimp Bowser?
Oh yeah, Pimp Bowser. That would be actually pretty sweet.
I'm
can use
interested
his
how they're gonna put
cane.
Cappy in the game. He'll probably just be an item. Like you just throw the hat and like you, I don't know,
Take control of the other person's character. Oh my god, that'd be sick.
or they're like Pokemon or something. If they have
I want Cappy to be a part of Mario's moveset.
Yeah, I think everyone does, but I don't.
I think Flood might get booted, and like they give Mario a real ranged attack.
Yeah,
He
Flood might
throws
get booted for
Cappy,
Gabby.
like, jump on it maybe.
Yeah, that's
So
the
it might
thing.
just
It'd
be
be
recovery.
it would be really interesting for both recovery and setting up like kill options, so you could like get higher up in the air.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
think they
want.
could
I
do it like
didn't think
Pac-Man's
about. I didn't
trampoline.
think I wanted it until now. Like obviously,
Yeah, just
taking
throw-
control of people would
make it like
be
Pac-Man's trampoline.
not. No, you know what? Taking control of people that could be his final smash. That'd be a boring as hell final
Potentially.
smash. You just take control of them and
He
you just
throws
walk off
his
the
hat on
stage.
everyone. And just make
Yeah, that's probably not going to be his final smash.
the way I see his final smash going is that he takes over a frog, jumps into the air, and like finds like a thwomp or something and grabs it and just comes down and crushes the stage.
See,
That's my prediction.
I watched a video once where they were just like, "Hey, what if like Sakurai just gave up on final smashes and did the laziest final smash he could for every character?" So you could just have like Mario's
One
final
big
smash,
crush.
everyone just kind of turns into coins, and that's it. No animation, just
You got a moon.
It's-
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
everyone turns into coins.
Now we got a broken.
Pretty
I
broken.
mean, it is a final smash.
It's easier to make a broken final
It's
smash.
not designed to be balanced. It's designed to have be
Yeah.
showy.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, final smashes have like an enormous balance. I don't know if I want to call it a problem because it's not really a problem, but they're not balanced.
They're made to be fun, not to be like, you know, competitive.
They're made to be fun and unique, but some characters just don't have fun final smashes at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Crackdown 3 got delayed.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
So quick tangent. There's this Fighter Z mod where they turn Gohan into future Gohan.
Rico, you okay there?
So he doesn't have like an arm. and then like someone else took that mod and modded it so he now has Piccolo's arm. It's very
Nice.
odd. Very confused.
LeBron, tell these fools how hyped the Square Enix conference is going to be.
Those are always boring as shit.
No, shut up.
They do not know how to run a conference.
This year they're going to blow us away with Kingdom Hearts 3, and they're
The
going to
stage
snooze.
will be interesting, but whoever gets on the podium and talks is going to be boring as shit.
It'll
Just
be
telling you
fine.
now.
K3 will save them.
They'll probably dab and then
They don't
fall
do
over.
like a full conference like everyone else. Someone just gets on the
Yeah.
podium and talks, and it is a snooze fest.
Just like the PC gaming show.
I
Yeah.
think
PC
Day
Gaming
9.
Show is not a
With
snooze
the-
fest.
With this E3 schedule, though, we're probably not going to see any of it.
The PC gaming one, they at least hired Day 9 to pretend to give a shit.
And the PC Gaming one's probably going to be talking about hardware. And hardware is
And
always
yeah,
cool.
it's mostly hardware.
Hardware is great. Then again,
Also, they
Computex
do extra things.
Computex just happened, so there's probably not going to be any surprises at E3 because it's already all been announced at Computex. That just happened.
What a snooze fest.
So it's not gonna be a snooze fest. It's gonna be fine. But anyway, guys, I think this is a good time to end our podcast. Any last thoughts on E3?
Fire Emblem's coming out this year.
Mother 3
There's
HD
gonna
is
be-
more likely.
We're going to get a great new meme this year, I feel. I feel it in my very wet bones.
We always get a good meme.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe.
There's gonna be Reggie at the Smash thing again. No HBox
How
though.
is HBox not there?
Yeah,
They
maybe
wrote a
maybe
script for him
HBox
last
maybe
time.
HBox will be there, but not a player. Maybe they'll do something with
They'll
it.
have a little script for him again.
Yeah, they'll have a script
People
for
were
him again,
saying
and
it
then
was
people will get mad at him because
Red
oh,
and all-
how could you?
Fuck's such a dick. How dare he say that to Red?
How dare you say that to
No,
Reggie?
it's
It's like,
obviously
it's like it was scripted, fam. Reggie was not in the least bit surprised about any of the events that transpired.
Apparently, HBox said like fuck Nintendo at Smash and Splash or something. Like last year. People
Yeah.
were saying that was the reason why
Oh
he
yeah.
didn't get invited.
Oh, when he did that speech, and
When he did the
everyone was
speech
like,
about
"Yeah."
like fuck Nintendo, we can do this ourselves. We're doing it ourselves. Look how awesome this shit is. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Smash and Splash.
Who knows?
That was Smash and Splash 2. Or no, it wasn't.
Oh.
Or
Well, they
yes, it
have
was.
it
Yes,
out
it was.
for
That was Smash and
Tuesday.
Splash 2. Because I was there for that.
They have it out for M2K.
Oh yeah. 2K didn't get invited.
The Nintendo brand ambassador. Good thing Dan's not here because
He would get triggered again.
yeah, he gets triggered.
How did Leffen get invited over Mewtwo King? I don't. What?
Leffen's a
Leffen?
backup.
Yeah.
Evidence.zip boys?
He's a
That's over.
backup. He's not one of the main people, at least.
Yeah, but he still got invited.
Yeah, he got invited. Better than like
Oh, man,
someone
next week's gonna be interesting.
totally irrelevant getting invited, I guess. Yo, why wasn't Zane invited? That's the real tragedy here.
Meh.
What do you mean, meh? Zane's
Well, Mango's washed up, so I'd rather have Zane over Mango.
Zane is the best. He's the most exciting melee player right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a fact. He's been playing for less time than we have, so just never forget that.
Yeah, he's like our age.
Yeah, and he didn't, and like still has only been playing the game for 4 years.
Yep.
Like he was a casual 4 years ago. All right, well anyway, that's the end of the show, guys. Big shout outs to our sponsors this week. It's Hershey. So go out and get yourself some Hershey's Kisses, and M&M's aren't made by Hershey, are they? M&M's are made by Mars.
Nice.
You know what? That's our other sponsor, Mars Inc. Get yourself some
Well,
fucking M&Ms.
wait.
All right.
I did not see Aaron in the chat. Whoops.
Follow the stream.
Follow the stream.
Yeah,
also-
yeah. Red's EV used to be able to transform.
Daily 12-hour streams.
My bad.
12 hours now? You've gone up to 12 hours?
Yeah. Work 72-hour weeks, day off on Sunday.
72-hour weeks streaming. Jesus.
I'm on the grind.
All right. What are we? We gotta play the people out with something Smash related here.
I don't know how you're gonna do that without getting copyrighted.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Nintendo stuff's fine.
Play Milla's Divine Protection. That's fire.
Wait.
And Brawl.
Divine Protection.
No, I got something for you. Got something.
It's too late.
I got something better.
Oh wait,
Give me,
what?
like, 30
Oh,
seconds.
Milla's Divine Protection is not fire. I don't know what you're on about.
What do you talk? What do you mean?
It's okay. And the good song, weak instrumentation. I don't know what you got for me.
No. Play
Well,
the
fine. Play the remix from Shadows of Valentia. I don't know if you get.
Laurent,
come
where?
on, internet.